Okay, so, here I am. I don't know how much of my gameplay I'm gonna show off, like up until this point, because I was in voice with people, so. But as you can see, this place is very rotted, and I think I understand how to get the final ending now, or the other ending. Oh wow, yeah, this place is, definitely rotted. Actually, yeah, let me just do this. Because Torrid Desert is rotted. Honestly, most of the regions that... Oh! Hey! This place isn't rotted. I need this. This music is... freaks me out a lot. Bum, 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 bum. Anyway. So, I'm here because this is one of few remaining regions that I'm in that has not been rotted by me. And there were some things that the prince, his name is, love that name, love the prince. There were some things that he was saying that was a lot like... But what I've noticed and what I've discovered, that every single time I leave Outer Rim with like a successful like Karma Flower, I have to do so outside of the Throne sub-region. I guess it's the prince already binding this place, and also the fact that there are other rifts there. But anyway, doesn't matter. As long as it's a new rift being created by me in Outer Rim, it warps me to somewhere that is not yet rotted. And another time, I can't remember what the condition was. I can't remember if I tried leaving Outer Rim, or I did it was probably just me doing a failed rift. Yeah, it was a failed rift, I think. And it took me to garbage wastes. Like a rotted version of garbage waste, which it has never done before. It never did that until the other day when I was playing. Which is really strange, because I, you know, went to those vanilla regions a lot. Like I went to Industrial a bunch of times, I went to Outskirts a few times, and it never took me anywhere else. So, you know, I was like, oh, that's weird. I wonder why it's only doing that now. I do believe that simply rotting all the regions is what I have to do for this ending. All I know is that the ending's in this region. I think. It would make sense at least. I don't see any other area that it could be, because this place is way too specific. It has too much going on for it to not be the ending area. I love what he's talking about. It's so interesting. It's so bizarre that this character even exists. You could argue, oh, Watch is in a different timeline, or reality. Sure, I don't care, because you go to Chimney. I decided, oh, okay, I wanted to be in this new campaign with a bunch of new regions, and it took me to Industrial Complex. But I know where I'm going now. I know my way around the whole map. So, you know, what's the main point of interest? 5 Pebbles. Logically thinking, where else would I go, like, first than 5 Pebbles? I mean, there's no way I don't go to 5 Pebbles, right? Because I go there every campaign. It would be insane not to. Go up to 5 Pebbles, find all the other exits blocked, except for the Echo. Can't get to 5 Pebbles. Maybe there's something wrong with 5 Pebbles, because there's rot everywhere. But all that tells us is that's nowhere in either of the timelines, right? So we'll see here, I have Shattered Terrace, same with Signal Spires, Ancient Urban, and that's it. Those are the remaining 3. Oh, sorry, and Damon. But I don't know how to feel about Damon. I don't know if that... See, I don't know if either of those... I don't know if I'm going to be taken to Ancient Urban from here, or Damon from here. I just think it is so interesting. Because this can't be either existing timeline, right? It can't be. And we know this because it's not in the future. We're still an industrial complex in Chimney Canopy, and not like Icy Monument and Solitary Towers and stuff. Though I suppose we can't really go to Shoreline and see, you know, if it's waterfront facility or whatever. And it's not like Survivor's point in the timeline either, because there's red lizards, both in Industrial and to an Outskirts. So, you know, it doesn't make a lot of sense. That thing is going after me. And you could say, oh, it's in the past. It could be, and sure. But I don't think that explains all the rot being here and it suddenly clearing up, right? Or by the time Spin Master happens, I don't understand how it would clear up, because the rot doesn't really go away. At most, it would die. Here are the voices again. Is there more rot on the ceiling here? Like, do you see the weird bulbous looking thing that's dripping? Those seem to show up randomly, and I don't know if that's like... Oh, that is what that is. Ooh. Because you can see that's not part of the geometry. Like, that's completely a rot thing. But yeah, I assume something happens here once I've rotted every region, which is kind of annoying, but oh well. I feel like there's more karma flowers visible, like around me in the ceiling. I assume something happens here, because if not, I don't know. But he does tell me something new every time, you know, I do something. So let me see if anything's different since the last time. Oh, well that makes sense. What I find interesting is that other creatures can't see me when I'm invisible. Like, that's the implication. But the echo can. Fine, sure. That makes sense. But this guy can also see me, or at least acknowledge that I'm doing this. I don't like the little rustling sounds. So vital. Well, if you say so. But yeah, the last time I went here, it was pretty obvious that from the beginning it was talking about the Great Problem, which I did not expect anything to be talking about this. In Watcher, I will actually hibernate here. Okay, but realistically, how is anyone sleeping here? Like, I get it, but like, hearing these voices and it's like, oh yeah, the shelter closes and it's all safe and cozy. But where are you right now? Like, how do you just do this? This is rotted. Sorry, this is not rotted. This is not rotted. This is not rotted. And this is not rotted. There are 4 regions, I think. Yeah. You know, I'm nearly there. That's nearly all of them. Signal Spires definitely can be. Shattered Terrace, probably. And this is the place with the inverted echo. So you could say, oh, maybe it behaves a little different. Maybe it can't be rotted. But I think it can. It's just, for the most part, it's a normal region. This is complicated. I don't know if it can be rotted. I feel like Ancient Urban can be. I don't see why not. From what I know, the Prince, the rot iterator type thing, has a very strong interest in solving the Great Problem, which is interesting. And it's using rot and saying that rot is basically the solution. And in a way, the way he describes it, nearly has me convinced, but he doesn't. Essentially what he's saying, imagine one big mass, right? You know, the biggest creatures in the world and the smallest of bugs and rocks as one mass together, nothing forgotten, no one forgotten. And in a way, that was the Iterator's thing to ascend everything. Not just all the creatures, but like rocks and gases and plants and stuff. And in a way, in a dark, morbid way, this kind of does it. But I still don't think this is the way to do it. So is this going to take me to Signal Spires? Yes, it is. That makes sense. So it's taking me to all the non-rotted regions. Is that a whale? Hello? There we go. Wait a second, there's rot here. Or at least there's dripping, which implies rot. Yeah, they're pretty cool creatures. So I don't know if I have to do the invisible thing, like the camouflage, I don't know, echo version of the world, like this. Because this usually opens up ripples and has the void spawn, which I think is rot. I really do think it is. I've said it before, but I think that, and I see that because you know what it is? Yeah, okay. It's void spawn that's the same color as all the sentient rot, so it appears rotten. And it makes you hallucinate when the big ones get near you, which is what rot does to Hunter when it gets too extreme. And if it gets close enough to you, you die. So it's definitely rot. There's no question. Well, this place is rotted now, which means there's only 3 locations left. And I don't know how I really rot them. Well, Ancient Urban seems fine. There we go. Okay, so now I must go back again. Whoa! Oh, I didn't mean to take you with me. Uh-oh. This is... industrial. Why am I in corrupted factories? Huh. Well, isn't that convenient? Oh. Nearly. But it will connect. Whoa! Ugh. Great. Oh. Where am I now? Is this salination? Aerial tramway. Cool. Nice. Let me out. Oh, I guess it depends on the room, maybe. On the bad warp. I don't know. Dude, why? Okay, you know what? Take me. Don't follow me. Wait, is this different? It's green now. Finally, thank you. What are those in the back? You know, those big cylindrical... I want to say those are the drills, but I don't know. I don't exactly know what to think of the fact that sometimes the rot has a heartbeat. I don't really know. I'm not sure what the condition is. There's places in like Rivulet, for example, where there's rot everywhere. There's places that don't have a heartbeat. Is it just like big masses of rot? But where does it get that like sentience from? Okay, seriously, should this not be opened up? I feel like this should open up. Because all the others open up, right? I don't know. Huh? What? What is that? Hello? There's... No. What is that? Is this a thing? Is this an alive thing that I'm hearing? Was it just my spears? No, it's still happening. That's not normal. Oh, maybe it's the wind moving stuff? I don't know. Also, why are there no voices? What? What? Huh? Oh. Excuse me? Oh no. Oh no. I don't like this. I can't grab any of them. No, I don't like this. Oh no, I'm so scared. Oh no, I'm so scared. I don't like this. I really don't like this. Okay. Hello? Hey. What is happening? I can't move. What? Are you okay? What?
You understand mechanical hands, all the power of everything. Power of everything. I'm the power of everything in the end. Without looking down, gliding around like a bumbling dragon, I fly, scraping my face on the sky.
What? What? I'm sorry? What does that mean?